Hey guys, Tim Kell, TKL Knives. What we want to talk about today is the fact that there's such a rise in knife attacks. People just doing random acts of violence, and we get asked a lot to provide my personal how do you defend against a knife attack? And I've shied away from that because I'm not a professional. I've got some training, other people have more. But what I feel like there's a lack of is everyday person. What the H are you going to do if somebody attacks you? The fact is, there's so many martial artists that teach you this move, that move, that move, mechanical stuff. And 90% of what happens when adrenaline hits your body, you forget. So what are basic life-saving tips to keep you from getting killed if somebody attacks you with a knife? Hey guys, here we are back outside. Quick run through. What we're going to do is, what do you do in a surprise knife attack? There's a couple of schools of thought on that, but this is to basically get you out. Your first thing you want to try to do, run. Get ghost. If you can't run, if your back is against something, if you're on an inside ATM, what are you going to do? You know, this is Suzanne. She's going to be our attacker, and I'm going to be the attackee. And I'm not going to be a professional martial artist. I'm not going to be a guy with military training. I'm going to be you. Just your normal, everyday situation. 90% of attacks are going to happen as a crime of passion, not from a professional person. So they're not going to take a professional stance. They're not going to knife forward, come at you for you to take what you see on a YouTube video about whatever martial arts and be able to grab that blade and twist and manipulate, push them down, rapidly knee them in the face. Statistically speaking, 1% of all knife attacks happen as a slash. That doesn't happen. 1%. So what's the other 99%? Most, this way. Most people, that's how they're going to stab you. What's the other? This way. So there's 3/4 of people say this is the most common movie style, and the other 3/4 of people say this way. So somewhere there's some confusion, right? Suffice it to say, these two are the most likely ways that an attacker is going to cut you from underneath, or they're going to stab this way. We're just going to do basic to keep you from being mortally wounded in a surprise attack from these two attacks. So she's going to underhand stab. That you're so exposed, your best bet in that situation is to remember a basic block. You're creating a wall, right? So she's going to try this again, and I'm just trying to keep my forearm against there, just to keep it, just over and over try to stab me, and I'm just trying to knock that down. That's it. You don't want to try too hard to do too much stuff. If you can get to the knife, underhand stab me again. This is a block. If you have the wherewithal, you can pull it against your body, but don't. You're trying to get out of there and get home. You're not stepping back. Overhand. This is very common. This is how she would stab you, literally. So most 1% stand back and slash. We're not talking about that because that's not what's likely to happen. This is coming overhand at you. What are you going to do? Again, you just want to block. Don't ball up, because if you ball up, what most people do, and they hit and they swat and they're scared, and all of this is exposed to mortal wound. It's the rise of these things right now. It's crazy. People are getting pushed in front of trains, stabbed.
So you're using solid strength to keep that.
Yes, because you're not going to remember very complicated wrist locks, arm bars, knife disarmaments, and they don't work anyway. Underhanded again. And you may get stabbed one time before you realize what the H is going on. But you want to get in close, and all you're doing is locking this up. It's the same for overhand. You know, it's not a complicated thing. They're going to traject their movements. You may not even see it coming. When the danger strikes, you're trying to get out. That's all I'm saying. So that's it, guys. Thanks, Suzanne, for being our stabber. If you want to see more videos like this, we're talking basic self-defense, nothing super complicated. Like and subscribe, leave in the comments below what you'd like to see. This may be controversial, but there's a lot of fact behind this. Thanks, guys.
You're like on and on and on and on.
I know.
You gotta slow it down.
What? It's got that. Nope, no, that's all the coke. I just hit a line. We walked out there. I'm the guy who's on coke that's attacking you.